Garfield, you fat cat. Why are you so big and fat? I eat, John. It's what I do. Mm. Alright, let's read. Guess who this letter is from? Guess who this letter is from? Your parents. They're paying us a visit. Know how I knew that? Who else uses barnyard scented stationery? Mom, Dad, welcome to the big city. Ha, you call this one horse burg big? Care to freshen up? Like from a sink? Sure, do it all the time. Your father, your father's determined not to be taken for a country bumpkin. Cut the chat, my tractor's double parked. Ugh. Is Dad okay, Mom? He sounds a little hoarse. He's a little upset with you on that subject. With me? In your last letter, you said you made your plants grow by talking to them. You don't mean ever try to give a pep talk to 40 acres of soybeans? Here it is, Dad, a modern bathroom with all the conveniences. I know that. What kind of rube do you think I am? Modern conveniences. Ha! Cheap, you mean. Pump the handle twice and it snapped like a twig. I have a big day planned for us tomorrow, so don't forget to set your alarm, Dad. What time? 4 a.m.? Whenever. 4 o'clock, got that? Either he goes or I go. Rise and shine, cat. On the farm, we get up with the chickens. So do we. Except our chickens are in the freezer. So the minute you see one of them up and around, give me a call. I think he's falling for it. Uh-oh. Look, cat, it's like this. I'm a flowering plant. I bring joy to this dreary existence. My delicate blossoms offer beauty, grace, and a sense of hope to this life. Plant, you have touched my heart. That was very good. Thank you. But not good enough. But I bring color to the world. You want color? Go buy a box of crayons. Garfield, you're not still mad at me for serving you that rubber pizza last night, are you? Yeah. And you're not planning some sinister revenge, are you? I'm bigger than that. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Look, Garfield, this is my first serious attempt at making gourmet food. First humorous attempt is more like it. I call it chicken surprise. Somehow I'm not surprised. Fresh from the oven. I know, I heard the microwave laughing. Forget it, Garfield. I'm planning to enjoy this alone. Now you're alone. Come on, Scale. Can't you see I'm waiting for your verdict? I don't know if I have the heart to tell you this. You have a heart? You have a face? Get off. I can't breathe. Notify my next of kin. I want it to die. If I had eyes, my life would be passing before them. Sit up, Odie. Sit up, boy. Come on, sit up. Good luck, Jan. It took Odie 3 years to learn to breathe. Nobody loves me. I'm just old and fat. Look, Mommy, a cute kitty. She said little. Here, little kitty, kitty, kitty. Bless you, child. Well, I wouldn't exactly say little, dear. What would you say, Mommy? How about old and fat? Here, old and fat kitty, kitty, kitty. Life belts me up the side of the head once again. I hate February. February starts out irritating, becomes boring, and ends up depressing. February is the Monday of months. I think I'll write a book about A book. A book about how a handsome, debonair cat who saved the world from alien invaders, ended war, and solved world hunger. Nah. There are already too many autobiographies out there. The most important part of writing a book is picking a good title. I think I'll call mine Knights of Indiscretion. No, a writer must write something he knows about. That's it. I'll call it Knights of Indigestion. That's it. I have just come up with a cure for writer's cramp. Writer's block. Most kids love snow. Most kids love building forts and throwing snowballs. Mine are out for world domination. If John's not going to let us in, I say we break the door in. It's tough building up a full head of steam in deep snow. Yes, Odie, I'd say that hook is fairly important. I thought you were asleep. My stomach wasn't. Garfield, you just had your morning nap. What are you doing back in bed? Taking your advice. You said never put off until tomorrow what you can do today. This is tomorrow's morning nap. Alright, chat. Let's play some Genshin. I have a headache, by the way, so forgive me if I don't talk as much during the stream. I'm not feeling the best. Honestly, I've been in a nasty mood all day. Oh, man. That's probably the lead up to this, not gonna lie. I was probably sick before I even knew it. Either way, chat. It should be a pretty laid-back stream. There's only 3 quests in Act 4. The only problem is, it's gonna be in a new area I haven't really done anything with yet. So I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of exploration on the way to point A to point B. I still haven't had a lot of time to do the exploration on this map. I just finished the big jungle area, but I still have the R&R jungle area, and this whole desert. So, it's been rough. It's been rough. There's apparently 30 objectives in total for this act. I counted them. I didn't really look at the contents of them. And the quests get shorter every... And out of the 3 quests, they each get shorter and shorter. The final one only has 7 parts to it. Either way. If we don't finish it, that's fine. I don't really particularly mind. I'm gonna be honest. We're kind of progressing a little too fast, for my liking. Honestly, the good thing about Genshin and then being sick is that no one watches my fucking Genshin streams anyway. Literally, this is gonna be a fucking relaxing 3 hours of my life.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars
Up your ass and around the corner.
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Cabbage. Cabba. Base Kappa. Where the fuck are we? What? Oh.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. It might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh? Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
We're way behind schedule.
I'm very quiet while I move, chat.
It's all a bunch of nonsense.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear!
Hello, Alphil. I do not feel well. So I guess that explains my how I am. How are you, good sir?
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life.
And I've just been in a sour mood all day, and then I can't. As soon as I get home from work, I just have like a huge fucking migraine. So I just have kind of a headache. The pills are sort of working, but I'm trying to keep it low key.
Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return.
What's going on with you?
Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said.
Hold up, I gotta take a screenshot of this. You guys won't even understand. It just needs to happen. I gotta post this like somewhere. Holy shit. This is so stupid. I'm sorry.
Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Feel better, man. Headache suck. I have lower back pain and stiff when moving, and I feel 9. Oh my god. Did you like overexert yourself?
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
Damn. Hopefully your back loosens up.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
Mom, Phineas and Ferb.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Isak! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
My favorite part of the Sumeru arc is when Isak turns into a giant monkey and kills his grandfather.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's He's just like my real grandpa.
No problem, man. Take care of yourself now!
Next on the agenda.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Oh my god, there's a whiff of incest?
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before. But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
As far as Chick-fil-A, I have eaten there exactly once because I don't really have one nearby. So I can't really say for sure what my thoughts are.
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
And my town is like... you can't really see my hands right now, but it is really tiny. It is just really tiny. Every restaurant is like on a stretch of road that's like... It's like... God, I don't even know how big I can say. It's like 1/10 of a mile. It's not. There's not much. We have a McDonald's and we have a Dairy Queen. That's about it.
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
Yeah, I hate this fucking place.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's split up, gang. Something hidden chamber, something clues, something. I don't want to talk to Sino. I wanna get these collectibles. Oh yeah, we have a Dollar General. That's on the stretch. It's not very big. I don't know if Dollar Generals are normally big. Mine's very small. But yeah, we have a Dollar General. And a Casey's. Apparently those are supposed to be everywhere. We used to have a Hardee's or a Carl's Jr. depending on where you are, and a Subway, but those kind of got removed. So it's just the McDonald's and the Dairy Queen now, in terms of like chain restaurants. Back when we had a Subway, I was basically its like biggest customer. Truly a tragedy. What happened to it?
Next on the agenda.
Alright, we got what we needed. Subway, yeah, it just closed down randomly. And it hasn't really been replaced with anything either. The lot's just empty. Where the fuck did we come from? Yeah, we have the one.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here, from the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in that direction.
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
Neither do you, kid. Shut the fuck up.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
Did bro just like start floating and then followed the fucking scent like a fucking pie? Like what? Like on the fucking Tom and Jerry cartoons? What the fuck happened here?
Hey! What's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars? Are the rumors really true? Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
They can't keep getting away with it. You can't keep getting away with it.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
It was me.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these
I've been to
parts.
Olive Garden like 3 times in my life. It's pretty good. I went there last time when I saw the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Like, all the way back when that was in theaters, like the first one. Because they kept shilling it, and I was like, oh my god, I really feel like eating Olive Garden right now. And so I went to Olive Garden, and it was pretty good.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia.
Yeah. I mean, my family likes making, like, recipes that they, like copycat recipes and shit from, like, restaurants and shit. So we've had, like, homemade Chick-fil-A sandwiches and, like, homemade Olive Garden soup. And that's pretty much what we eat instead. It's pretty good.
Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
Unlimited breadsticks. I think Dia just wants to fuck you, Lumine. I'm gonna be honest. She's like checking you out.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
You have no actual fighting skills. Why the fuck are you a 5-star?
I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good.
Oops.
Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Oh, that's literally over there. Okay.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Yep, this entire 5-minute stretch of road. Yep.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
Did you say underserving?
Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
It sounds like she's saying underserving. Wow, I hope someone got fired for that blunder.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
We're way behind schedule.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean, you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Edgar, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days, so you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
Healthy body,
Healthy body, healthy mind.
healthy mind.
So true, Ganyu.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
It's a desert, Dia. Everywhere's deserted.
Why don't you take a guess? Go on, a wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
I can't believe Zaki's evil, chat.
What's this all about,
It's
Zaki?
not like he had like a really sinister face.
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Edgar, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Following orders.
A new punching bag.
Wow, that was easy. Thanks for the help, Dia.
Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic. Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for you.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you? What makes you so sure?
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch.
Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru Village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Wait, what time? 6.
Hey, Dia!
Right on time. We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may all be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection, and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process. I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Well, that's quest 1 done.
What scheme is the academia brewing now?
I just hope everyone's all right.
You look worried. Thinking about the village keepers?
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could. As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite. Mercs are stray dogs, wherever they go.
Dia, don't say that. You can be a part of this community too.
Thanks. I'll let you know when I feel like joining.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru Village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Gandis said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village. Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
We're way behind schedule.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace.
Mizu, you can't just take your eyeballs out like that. You need those to see.
And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
Damn, I didn't know she was my neighbor.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion.
Chinese takeout emoji. So true, Mizu. That really resonates with me.
It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
Are you the one crying, Mizu? Are you the one Shani is hearing at night? I can't believe this. I hope you're doing well.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
Two people high-fiving but from far away emoji.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Yeah, let's go!
You better not suggesting that those emotes don't make any sense, Mizu. They're such good emotes. The emote says social distancing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even see the names. Like I'm just guessing on what they look like. Why the fuck is there a social distancing emote? What the fuck kind of... Why would you even need that in the long term? Like, I can understand for COVID, but COVID, you know, kind of winded down. We're not really staying 6 feet apart anymore. See, where would anyone use that emote, Mizu? Shrugging woman emoji? Like, what? I don't understand. I thought that was like a tape dispenser, but I think that's a dog. What's the dog doing? It says chill W dog. I see. What an interesting emote.
We're way behind schedule.
The W is there. That's a W emote, Mizu. Get these scorpions out of here, bruh. Soap bottle, dab, light bulb with 2 pieces of paper, and washing hands emoji. This is like Egyptian hieroglyphics. Jesus fucking Christ, why am I talking like that? That's a nice picture. Well, that's a 1 out of 4. It's a 25%. I don't think I did a good job.
Access denied.
We're way behind schedule. Ow!
Focus.
Bitch! I'm gonna... yeah. Fuck you.
Beautiful treasures.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. Don't you agree, Mizu?
Cause for great
Is this the place? It's in terrible shape. And there's sand everywhere.
I hate sand.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
What the fuck is that? Is that like a man riding a bicycle with like while holding a garbage can lid?
Monsters! Watch out!
What is this place? Person blue wheelchair race? Yo, that's literally the emoji I use whenever I do a wheelchair race. On God. Oh my fucking God. Barbara, save me. I know I said terrible things to you. I hate these fucking things. Person yellow, podium blue. Yeah, that's kind of like emoji you could do when you win something. At least that one kind of has a purpose.
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know, something like that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take a look.
Wow, this hospital's really abandoned.
Hey, we haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting here?
Goat emoji. That's me when Ganyu shows up.
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then... I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
What the fuck does it say?
What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
Why does it have to be so specific?
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey, what good is that gonna do for you? You're acting like one of those annoying grown-ups who go around nagging people to focus on their studies.
I'm gonna stay home, Mizu. That's a great idea.
Hey, what gives? Shouldn't you be the one providing for Paimon? Oh, right. Okay then. Thank you for working so hard and earning so much more. If it weren't for you, Paimon would probably still be floating around in the ocean somewhere. Thank you.
Paimon.
Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is.
Oh my god, that's literally me.
It's coming from that
I
direction.
think someone on YouTube was like on something when they made those, I'm not gonna lie.
Is the sound
I gotta call the Miami Vice.
Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
Hmm? It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
I don't want to go down. Okay.
As I thought. There's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Rolling rock on the... Did Paimon really not see the super obvious trap door? Bro. I'm sorry, Mizu. Not everyone can be as smart as you, buddy, okay? Shaking my head. I wanted to collect that. Jean will be upset if she catches us jerking off like this. Oh, fuck! I didn't see the trapdoor, Mizu. I'm actually blind.
I swear by my sword.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay, and there has to be, like, stuff underneath here, right? Syl issue? So true. I'm literally Sylvia from the hit show The Sopranos. No, don't ratio me. Jean. I haven't used her in a while. Yeah, try something, bitch. You're not doing shit. You're not doing shit. You're not doing shit, buddy. You're not doing shit. Oh, I'm not doing shit. Get back in the open. Get back in the open, buddy. Get back in the open, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, you're not doing shit. You're not doing shit. You're not doing shit, buddy. You're not doing ow. You're not doing shit. You're not doing shit, buddy. You're not doing shit. Ow. Okay, nah, this bitch is dead. This bitch is dead. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? You don't like that, huh? You know, go Baron Bunny. Yeah. Good idea, Amber. Yeah, fuck you. You're a bitch. Amber, throw another one.
No escape.
Yeah, you're baited. Get baited. Oh my god, what a loser. What a fucking loser, chat. Oh my god.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great
Get
happiness.
Ganyu'd. Holy shit. Ganyu. Bro is not getting out. I don't believe in him. We're way behind schedule. I'm sure this is definitely gonna help us in our quest for sure. We're gonna find an elemental monument any second.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great
Damn, these all have 20 fucking things in it. Like, that's crazy, chat. Ah, the scorpions! Get away from me! Get away, get away, get away!
Next on the agenda.
God damn, I'm never gonna fucking starve again. I'm marking a lot of stuff off on my map, chat. Oh, Munchie's beam. Oh no. Yeah, fuck you. Dumbass fucking weasel. Ooh. Yeah, give me all your meat. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna solve world hunger. God forgives all, and he does not forgive me, chat. Let me be clear. EV Volcano TV. So true. Severely eroded hull. Damn. I don't think that led us to any elemental monuments, chat. You're a severely eroded hull? I can't believe this, Mizu. They added all of us in here. I'm the crying dude, and you're the hull. This is so wholesome. Or should I say wholesome? Ah! Okay. God damn, they're yapping a lot on this wall. How they fit that yap fest in there, bruh? Next on the agenda. How the fuck are these? Why do these scorpions have more meat than like a fucking bull? Why is that? Little strange, isn't it?
Great happiness. Next on the agenda.
Like that scorpion must be like 150% meat. The Scalpel of the Wicked Doctor. I didn't know Sky Hemingway was in this game. Why are these scorpions so mean, bro? Everybody's so mean to me. Ow. Literally me.
Beautiful treasures are.
God damn, all these Prima gems are going crazy. I'm at 11,000. Damn, 1 week until I can start spending all my Primo gems on Nahida. Probably good, honestly good timing too, considering I'm like past the halfway point of the fucking Sumeru storyline.
Next on the agenda?
Alrighty. We did not find any elemental monuments. But you know, we found something a lot more important. Primogems. Oh nah, my ass is not getting up there. I love stamina. Crazy Genshin opinion, guys. I think stamina breaks the flow of the game. It just makes me want to look at my phone for like 5 seconds every time I run out. I need to climb like a mountain.
I'll be back.
I'm very impatient.
We're way behind schedule.
We're way behind schedule. I need a Dendro character. Fuck off, Gene. Let the wind lead you out of this party.
I'll ensure your safety.
The funny Legend of Zelda? What the fuck?
Next on the agenda?
Bro. I can't believe Zelda Breath of the Wild ripped off Genshin Impact. Shaking my head. Why is this shit blinking? Oh yeah, probably a sand pile. Fun, really fun in Sable. But that is because we found a way to fast climb. Damn, does it like does it like get broken up there?
Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead. Man, I can't wait till I get Venti. Legit, the only animal characters I have are Jean and then fucking Lynette. Yeah. I need like a ranged Animo user. I can't with these people. With their fucking swords, I can't. Alright, where's the fucking totem? What are these ominous explosive barrels doing, bro? Nothing. What the fuck is this? Resident Evil? I need to find the small key to put in the dresser?
Next on the agenda?
Man, I can't wait till they drop another Resident Evil game. It has been like a year. I'm going through withdrawal. That'd be pretty hype, not gonna lie. They should add that to Genshin. Okay, where the okay, I gotta be brain dead. It's gotta be, okay, there it is. Why are these scorpions digging out of solid concrete?
Born of ice and frost.
I don't think that's really normal. Oh, they're not even gonna drop meat? Fucking stingy ass scam.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, Tuesday's doctor's my favorite. You know, some tells me Genshin Impact isn't very realistic. I could go for curry shrimp. Oh my god. Man, get me. I want Elazar if I can eat that shit all day.
Look, there's someone over there. Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Wait. You're...
So true.
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life. Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him.
Bro was not important.
There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
First, the Academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection,
emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia.
Is that a kelp shake?
All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago.
Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret,
and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that.
Potatoes are delicious, Misa.
The notion of an Academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Baked potatoes? Sweet potatoes? Mashed potatoes? What potatoes, Mizu?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru Village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons. An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
Sounds good.
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night, when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge?
Knowledge of the divine.
The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected. Just like fixing a typo in a book.
Okay, now I relate.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general.
Damn!
There's nothing more to it than that.
You have to say that about her, bro.
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Popcorn. So true. Things are getting a lot of lore dumps.
We're way behind schedule.
We're way behind schedule, chat. Actually, we're not really behind schedule at all. We're ahead of schedule, actually. Why does Avon get 2 bowls? What a fucking selfish bitch. I hate him. Uh-huh. There's supposed to be like something here, but I'm not seeing it.
Next on the agenda.
Maybe I already grabbed it on accident.
Huh?
No? Yeah, I need the funny ancient key, and the ancient key is apparently in this funny room.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh well. I'm sure it'll be back later.
We're way behind schedule.
Quite curious. It's still repetitive, you just can't understand it in Japanese. And this is a Chinese game, shaking my head.
We're back!
We're way behind schedule. It's not as quotable in Chinese or
You must
Japanese.
be tired. You should rest and take some water.
We're way behind schedule.
What's
We're
the
way behind
situation?
schedule.
Who's this?
Next on the agenda.
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
I guess that's fair. But if you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. I've been listening to Ganyu's quotes almost non-stop for the past
At one point in time,
6 months.
the abandoned Elazar Hospital served as the Academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru Village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now. Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail. Why is that?
Yeah.
Wait, you drew Sino?
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the Academia.
I heard Ginny Sack surgically removed a 95 mole from her ass. 95 pound, my bad. I screwed up the quote.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
95 pound mole.
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is, Sino's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting
I think this
alone.
kid's the mole. I don't trust him.
You have a point,
I hate children.
but I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details.
I see. So it was like an art trade in a way. But like, with a twist.
Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you?
Did Bro just say operandi? It's operandi. What the fuck is wrong with you?
If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you.
I mean, you traded art. I think that has to be an art trade, right?
Every so often comes a Nyagarba.
What the fuck?
On this day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through
What
knowledge
the
captures.
fuck kind of word is that, bruh?
I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
You're saying that the academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now. If the academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be... Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
Akasha, an ethereal fluid imagined as pervading the cosmos. You know, the mind is kind of like a cosmos, you know?
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
I hate children.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you. Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
I hate children. I'm a little tired of them. Damn, Sino's going all the way over there? God damn, man. That's a long way away. My feet weren't made for walking. Oh, good thing we don't have to.
So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
That's great.
There's something here.
Yeah, that's sand, Sino.
What's this?
That's sand.
It's buried in the sand.
Oh, okay.
Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay. So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there, it looks like it's buried really deep.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way, because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search
Let's split
the
up,
area.
gang.
Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kinda scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan. They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
I don't want to follow Sino. I want to go on my own.
Sand is so tiring.
Wow.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it is.
Sorry, Sino. You know, I think we should see other people. I have a few collectibles I need to get, Sino. You don't understand. And artifacts. If I forget an artifact, I might as well just die. It's not like there's an infinite amount of them around the world. Artifacts don't grow on trees. Especially not one-star artifacts.
Ready for anything.
Gene, why? Oh, come on, man. You couldn't be a little further? There we go. Yeah, fuck you, stupid ass weasel. He wasn't about it. He wasn't about it, chat. That weasel rat. I hate that weasel rat! Alright, there's gonna be like a Mora thingy-mabobber. Oh, it's up there. I see. Nice. Only like 2 other things I gotta get here. I think I have to climb. That's my favorite part. Must... Oh, it's like in a cave? I don't know. The picture doesn't look like it's in a cave. That's weakened. I can climb that. I'm gonna look at my phone. Okay, Ganyu, I'm not gonna lie. That's not that slanted. You've climbed worse. Uh-huh. We're fine. Yep, okay. We're almost up there. Holy shit.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda. Now, I don't think the desert's that bad, personally. Oh, maybe it isn't a cave. Oh, there's the sand pile. That was really important. Nice. That's all I needed to do. Alright, Sino, thank you for waiting patiently for me. I very much appreciate you. Oh, let me grab that. Okay, now we're starting to be behind schedule. I wonder why. You know, I should have grabbed that checkpoint while I was up there. Yo, Sino. Wait a second, Sino. What do you think Sino is thinking about right now? Nice.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, now's as good a time as any to... Wait, hold up.
Next on the agenda.
While we're here. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck you, Scorpion. There we go.
Next on the agenda.
It all works out in the end, chat. And we mark that off. Perfect. Yo, that thing is vibing, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Sino. I'm ready.
We're way behind schedule.
We're way behind schedule. I know, Ganyu, I know.
Next on the agenda.
Yo, hold on, Sino. Oh, shit. Oh, we're here.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
We're way behind schedule. Good night, Misa.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you... Dia!
Dumbass kid.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru Village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the Academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison.
Gambling mindset on God. What's up, ChatterPan23?
If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the Academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the Academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada have to say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the Academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips. But I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the Academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me.
Bad luck, I guess.
However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the Academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the Academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the Academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the Academia's way of doing things?
You Academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
Yo, recap episode.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm. Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest. But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Oh, nah, they're gonna do it.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Rahman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Oh my god.
No!
This is your fault, kid. Dumbass fucking child.
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it! Stop!
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin?
I think it'd be funny if he said stop, but then the dude was too far into his fucking lunge that he just chopped it off anyway. On God, Piccolo could just secretly, restore his arm.
You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Mr. Piccolo!
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted
Why'd
you.
we bring this child here?
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
I'm allergic to
Are
children.
you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about
I'm just
himself?
saying, Chopperfan23, there's a lot of cliffs around here. It'd be a shame if he tripped over.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Bro, are you binding your Isaac right now?
Nice to de-stress.
I'm gonna kill them. I set him free, what the fuck?
Like a lamb to the slaughter. That's close enough.
I saw a bit of the gameplay before I started my stream.
That's close enough.
You want
But the shops are really good, apparently. It all works out. It all balances out. Why does bro say law of the jungle? It's a fucking desert, dumbass. Open your goddamn eyes. Open your fucking eyes!
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every
Not
now
a
and
tree
then.
in sight. On God. These people are fucking stupid. Bro, this is like that part of Uncharted 3 when, like, Nathan Drake is, like, in the desert. You know? You don't know? What the fuck? You've never played Uncharted 3? Damn, I thought you would've.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
Golden Abyss? You mean the best game of all time?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
You know, just a recap, Chopper. This kid, he looked at the moon one day, right? And he turned into a giant ape, and he accidentally killed his grandpa, and he just doesn't know about it. He doesn't know yet.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Fine.
What the fuck? Why would you want to? Why would you want to traumatize him like that? Oh my God! Stop! Stop making me go places! Oh man! Why? I still have this area and this area to fucking do. I don't want to fucking open another goddamn area. Stop. I'll unlock it if and only if I can make the road trip.
We're way behind schedule.
I just do not have enough time to explore these fucking areas before I get another one.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a
My
reward every
God. Use the 4-leaf sigil? Oh, yeah. True, you're right. You're so right. I love Genshin Impact. On the arch? Where's my arch?
Go as planned.
Noah. So true.
We're way behind schedule.
You know who had an arch? Noah. Episode 1 of Season 4? Forgot what happens in that one. Yo, true. They've been building up to that. Polly obviously knows Noah.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. Fuck. Must be on top.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
We're way behind schedule. What are these bitches doing here? Does Kratos go to the desert? Is this true?
Happy to oblige. How heartless. We're way behind schedule.
Bro probably died of thirst. He goes there to eat Winnie the Pooh? I know he met Sijuan from the hit game Genshin Impact. Werewolves of London. I see. The Winnie art's very important.
Perhaps whoever left.
Alright, there's a homunculus nearby.
Was also fulfilling a contract.
Where the fuck? I'm tweaking. Stamina bar. So true. I love the stamina bar. Oh, there it is. It's true. I need to go to Natlin and upgrade my stamina bar.
We're way behind schedule. There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Hey, are you in Natlin? I might be, bro. This might be the new Natlin area that just dropped, bro. Wait, am I tweaking? I am tweaking. Where's Kratos? They're gonna add him to the item shop. You just gotta wait a bit.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, your ass weekend, Jigsaw.
We're way behind schedule. Perhaps who...
You know, I'm a little far from where I anticipated I'd be.
Whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Let's get this while we're here. Oh, and that's Sealy. Ow! Stupid fucking animal.
Did I miscalculate?
Let's dance.
I'll take my leave.
Yeah, nice one.
I'm getting sick of this.
Next on the agenda... Beautiful treasures
Beautiful treasures.
are a cause for great happiness.
Lead me to the Sealy post. The Skibbity toilet? Skibbity Riz.
Whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Hold up, let me climb this real quick. Yo, that was like hype. I remember that. Skibbity dop dop dop. Yes, yes. Bro, how am I gonna climb this? There's something on top of this, but I'm just not seeing a good way to get up there. Why they gotta make these so fucking curved? Curvy fucking canyon, bro. I have an idea. What's your idea? Use Geo Traveler. Hmm.
There's still a long road ahead.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Starfall!
Big brain. This is why I'll never swap her out of Geo, bruh. Nos the Patooey.
A new punching bag.
Harden up. Cover.
Where are you?
Need more.
Finally.
Where do you think you're going?
Ah, damn, these fucking bitches are damage sponges.
Out of my sight. Purging transgressions. Out of my sight. Got you. Her Majesty's power flows through.
Yeah, fucking arrows thrown through you, bruh.
Winter shall eventually come.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
Wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Alright. Jean, come back to me.
We may leave at any time.
We may leave at any time. Where the fuck? Where is it? I'm not seeing shit, bro. This thing's tweaking. There's one. Alright, we need to get back to where we were. Tumbleweed. Holy shit. I didn't even know that would give me an achievement. Butch. Okay, Ganyu, just They need to add Spider-Man to this game, not gonna lie. Spider-Man be able to climb up this wall. He's built different. I hear he can do whatever a spider can, you know?
I'll take my leave. I'll be back.
Ely.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
It all leads back here.
Barbados, guide us.
Ah, I should have been a little more center. Oh, that missed. I wish I had Venti. Jean isn't great for application.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
There's apparently a fucking time trial challenge, but that couldn't be around here, right? No, I'm not seeing it. It must be underground or something. Actually, my map that I'm looking at does not correlate with this very well. There's like a gaping hole here on the map I'm looking at. Whatever happened there?
We're way behind schedule.
I'm not seeing a sand pile. Must have to do with the change here. Actually, it says there's supposed to be a checkpoint here, too. Very peculiar. Really makes you think. It's almost like nothing is as it seems.
behind schedule.
Damn, I haven't had to like burn branches off a chest since like fucking Leeway. God damn, that's a throwback. That was a long time ago. Let's get the stuff over here. There's like a few minor things. And we'll continue our little road trip. If they're gonna make me go into a fucking new area every goddamn time I play this game, then I'm gonna take my sweet fucking time doing it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Sucker for a punch, huh?
Access denied.
Damn it.
We're way behind schedule.
Need.
I can fix this.
I'll protect us. I'm getting sick of this game. Here I come!
Ow.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Okay, I can mark those off. Alright, let's continue our road trip. Reward on the road.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh my fucking god, are we really doing this?
Let's do this.
Oh my. Of course there's a thing there.
Let the wind lead.
God damn it. Jean, why can't you just let me do this forever? Okay, where's the funny thing? Do I have to like charge it with like Dendro or something? No, honestly, I haven't seen one of these since like the start of Sumeru. These have been really fucking rare. Yeah, okay. And now I need to switch to Kujo-Sara. Okay. God damn it, I need Dendro for that one too. God damn, it's like jumping through hoops.
Trainee Force.
I was just hoping. I didn't want to open up the achievements.
With you.
There needs to be 5 slots, I think. No, no, I'm missing it. No, no. There.
Beautiful treasures
Oh,
are a
fuck
cause for
you.
great happiness.
Yawn. You know what? Artifacts. Fast equip. Yeah, go ahead. I'll just enhance random ass things. I'm sure I'll use them one day, you know? Okay. Back on our road trip. We just gotta go down there and then go up here and then grab that and then we go back down. I wonder how big this area is even gonna be. Honestly, it might not even be that big because that's there and that's there. So this will probably just be like a tiny little bit. That's not even that bad. Hmm.
Next on the agenda.
God, that's a lot of work.
Next on the agenda.
We may leave at any...
I want Venti so bad. Oh, come on, dude! Oh, I can aim this. That's right. You know, I want to grab that checkpoint. I'm gonna be completely honest. What is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Bro thinks he's a Fatui agent, bruh.
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Okay.
Feeling lucky today?
You are not welcome here.
I'll take my... Pulverize! How regretful.
We're way behind schedule. Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Go as one!
Next on the agenda,
A new punching bag.
Ow.
Need more. Take that!
next on the agenda, perhaps whoever left these
Nice.
behind
Okay.
was also fulfilling a contract.
I'll be back.
Let's get these little things here.
The hunter.
We're way behind
becomes
schedule.
The hunter.
That's close enough. I'll be back. Law of the jungle.
Come on, focus! Let's dance!
Okay. Now let's go get the statue of the 7 over there.
We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Try to keep up. Where do you go? I'll take my lead. No more trick over eyes. Need. You want this one?
We're way behind schedule. Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Nice. I see. Oh my fucking god, there is a lot of collectibles in this area. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, for an area that didn't look like it'd have that much, there is a lot. Fuck me. You're not seeing it, but I'm seeing it on my little second-hand map here. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, you know, I think the smartest thing to do right now would be to, end it here, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna end it here. Just cause, A, it's gonna take me a long time to even get over there with how I do things. And B, I'm sick of opening new areas, not gonna lie. I still have this to do. I still have this to do. Now I have this to do. Like, I just keep adding more and more to my workload here, and I'm not really able to do anything. Thankfully, this is gonna be the last Genshin stream until, like, early November with Halloween week coming up. So I should be caught up by the time we stream again. Then we'll be able to finish this act. Maybe even jump right into the next one. I don't know. But, yeah. Yeah. So with that, let's do our daily commissions. Actually, there's something I want to do real quick. Just because I don't want to forget.
The air is just right. Perhaps whoever left these behind.
Nice. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Bro's standing on soil. He can just, like, use his sword or something and just get some off the ground. I don't know why I have to go through. Oh, yeah, that's right. They just. Genshin players can't read. I'm a Genshin player. It just took me. I just realized he told me to go here because of fucking queer or something. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I could just take the soil from any old place and say I got it from here. I'm gonna be honest. How is he gonna know? He ain't gonna know.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Okay. Inventor's Handbook. Alright. Now we just turn that shit in, and then we can call it quits.
Next on the agenda, Ad Astra at...
Oh, sorry, Catherine.
Thank you for
God damn, that is a lot of chests. Alrighty. Let's read some Garfield and call it. I'll be streaming early tomorrow. Just cause Minecraft, the server I made my house in, is having a final event for the closing day. So I get to blow up my house with TNT. But yeah, I'll be streaming that. It's probably gonna be a short stream, not gonna lie. But yeah, stream is early. Like 4 hours early, I think. Okay, I give. I was measuring the refrigerator for a pet door. It's fun finding familiar shapes in clouds. That one looks like Odie. Same ear, same stupid expression. The same slobber. So what's your problem, guys? We demand separate closets. Here I am again, pondering my existence. My relationship with the universe. My having eaten too much to move. Wish there was a sign to make you realize how fat you are, Garfield. And what does that tell you? That I shall be having my meals on the floor from now on. That's the last time I let you steer, Odie. Wee, I love snow. Yeah, as long as the neighbor kids don't spot us. Hey, cat, give us the kitten and we'll let you live. Not a chance, you turkeys. It's all for one and all for... all. What is it, Garfield? Is there a thief? Is the house on fire? Worse, the light in the refrigerator is out. Odie drips so much, maybe I should call a plumber. It's a figure of speech, Garfield. Garfield, I hope you're not thinking of climbing my curtains. I wouldn't dream of climbing your stupid curtains, John. But to be the first cat to ever to lead an expedition up the southwest face of Mount Everest, that's another matter. Climber's log, 12,000 feet up Mount Everest, and the going is slow. While at this altitude oxygen is scarce, the experienced climber knows he must rest often. Now I've seen everything. That's my pie, Odie. I mean, fuck. That's my pie, Garfield, so hands off. You squished my banana. I have a blind date tonight. What should I wear? Maybe I'll go with the old rustic look. Or suave and sophisticated. Or she might go for the athletic type. That's her. How do I look? Perfect. I'm Gwen. You're cute. Really? Yeah, I'd made 2 of them. You know, Garfield, maybe we should skip dessert tonight. John, speak to me. You're delirious, man. Thanks, I needed that. It says here, owners and their pets often look alike. I think I'll go shave. I think I'll go have plastic surgery done. Cats evoke many emotions in people. Love, pleasure, wonder, and guilt. You know, before we start our meal, it might be nice to bow our heads and give thanks. Good idea. Thanks. You're missing the point, Garfield. Garfield, you're a disgrace to your species. Actually, I'm rather unique. I'm one of the few mammals who can breathe under food. Have some water, little fella. Now I'll let you drain for a bit. I knew this would happen if John didn't clean the garbage disposal. Come on, Odie, lift. What are you doing, Garfield? Guess. Are you dancing? Are you upset? Nope. Are you hungry? Guess again. Are you trying to warn me about something? You'll never guess. Are you hurt? Never in a million years. Ah, you're driving me crazy. Darn, you guessed. I hate Mondays. Me too. Why are you looking depressed? You don't work. Sympathy pains. Alright, champ. Thank you all for tuning in to the Genshin stream. Tomorrow's Minecraft. We're streaming 4 hours early. The schedule on my Discord server would tell you that. You all should join it. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Don't do drugs. Have a good night.